Hey everyone, Mrs. Kinzer here. I wanted to show you quickly how to enable a couple of different accommodations on the iPad. The first accommodation that I want to show you is text to speech. So this is the read aloud accommodation. Some students per their IEP have this accommodation. If you're not sure if your student has this accommodation, please reach out to us and we can confirm that for you. So I'm going to show you how to turn text to speech on for the iPad. I'm going to use this little cursor to show you where I'm pointing to. So the first thing you need to click on is the settings app, this gray app right here. Click on that, and then we need to scroll down on this side of the iPad and click on accessibility right here, this blue button right here. So I'm going to click on accessibility. I'm going to look on the right hand side of the iPad here and look for spoken content, this level right here. So I'm going to click spoken content. And then the first selection I can choose from is speak selection. And I want to make sure that is turned on. So I'm going to click this toggle button so it slides to green. Green means that this accommodation is turned on. I can also come down here and change the rate of speech. So if I want it to be read faster, I can pull this to the right. If I want it to speak a little bit slower, I can go to the left, just so you can see how this changes. If I move it to the slower side,
Speak selection reads selected content.
or if I want it to be a little bit faster.
Speak selection reads selected content.
Okay, whatever your student's preference. I wouldn't suggest it going too slow or too fast. Somewhere in the middle is probably just right. All right, so now that this accommodation is turned on, let me show you quickly how to use it on an assignment. So I'm going to open up an assignment that I have for some of my students. All your student has to do to use the text to speech or the read aloud accommodation on the iPad, they just need to hold their finger down over the word they want read. If you look to the left and the right of this highlighted text, you see those darker blue bars. To read more than one word, you just drag that blue bar as far as you want it to be read. And then all you have to do is click speak right here.
Daily zones check-in.
All right. Once they're done with that section, they can listen to it again if they want.
Daily zones check-in.
Or they can move on to the next section of the assignment and it can read it out loud to them.
Let me know how you are doing.
And you can pause it as needed. So that's all you have to do for text to speech or the read aloud accommodation. So again, if you're unsure if your student has this accommodation, or if you're unsure of when to use this accommodation, especially with assessments, please reach out to us and we can let you know. All right. The other accommodation I want to show you is dictation. So dictation is a way for your student to speak their responses and the iPad will type it for them. So again, I'm going to go back to my home screen and click on settings. This time I'm going to go over to general right here, this gray button. Okay, and I'm going to look on the right hand side and find keyboard. So I'm going to click on keyboard. Okay. Some iPads actually have this feature already turned on, and let me show you a quick way to check it. If I go back to this assignment, and I have an open-ended question right here, so I'm going to click on that. If I open up my keyboard, and to the left of my space bar, if I don't see a microphone right here, that means the dictation is not turned on. If you have a microphone here, that means it's already turned on and you're good to go. But since mine is turned off, I have to go back to my settings. Again, I'm at my general, and then the key, I clicked on keyboard. Let me show you that one more time. General to keyboard. And then I look down to the right hand side and I find enable dictation. This is turned off right now. I need to click that so it's green. I need to click enable dictation to allow it to occur. And now it's turned green. So when I go back to that assignment, okay, that microphone is now right there, and that's going to allow me to speak my response. So to answer my question, anything you want to tell me, I'm going to hold down the microphone button, speak my response. I also have to say my punctuation. So periods, commas, question marks, I need to say that. Otherwise, I can go back there and just type it in. All right. Once I speak my response with punctuation, I'm going to click the keyboard to stop dictation, and let me show you what that looks like. All right. I'm going to click the microphone right here. All right. I'm excited for the weekend. It wrote out exactly what I said. And I'm just going to type in my punctuation because I didn't say period when I was speaking my response. All right. That's all you have to do for dictation. If you have any questions, again, whether or not your student receives this accommodation or when to use this accommodation, please let us know. But that's it for those 2 accommodations for the iPad. If you have any questions, please reach out. Thanks.